And I also object, Leader, to your outlining of the order of business today. We haven't been using the guillotine very often, very infrequently in this chamber, which I think is to your credit, to be fair, and to the credit of all the members of this House. I have chaired many hours, Leader, of the debate involving judicial appointments and indeed other discussions, and I think it's been a very useful debate. I think we've had many interesting and helpful contributions from members, and any time somebody suggests to me this is a filibuster, I point out very clearly it is not a filibuster. It's not remotely a filibuster. It's important legislation that needs to be discussed and teased out carefully, and I have yet to hear of any member in this chamber defend the piece of legislation in question, including anyone on the benches where you sit, Leader. It seems to be, and I've been here for not maybe as many hours as you, Senator McDowell, but certainly I'd be up there in terms of presence in the chamber when it's been discussed, and I have yet to hear one of the 60 members of this chamber say a good word about the Judicial Appointments Bill. And I think to ram it through, or try and ram it through, Leader, it's not typical of you, I have to say. It's not becoming of you, and I actually think it's slightly ironic that you're attempting to do it the day before the annual address, if even, of the Taoiseach in this chamber, that we're having this particular debate. And you might reflect, perhaps, Leader, on the proposal, because I certainly don't want to be voting against the order of business all the time, but on this particular occasion I think I will have to object to that particular part of the legislation that requires the guillotine. And I'm sorry that I have to say that to you, Leader, because by and large I don't object to the order of business, because it's fair and it's reasonable, and I do listen to it, which is not something that everybody does when the order of business is being read out, and then they come back at 3 o'clock in the day or 4 o'clock giving out about it. I said, well, the order of business was decided this morning, and you all voted for it, you didn't oppose it. So that's on that particular point. I think it's important also that we acknowledge the very momentous day we have here. I welcome Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker from America, being here. I know Congressman Brendan Boyle, who I met last year when I was over in Washington, is also part of the delegation, and I'd like to, congratulate Billy Lawless for his ongoing engagement on all of our behalf, for the work he does in terms of the fantastic contribution he does both on this side of the Atlantic Ocean and indeed on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, promoting Irish-American relations. I would wonder if there's anyone in this chamber who doesn't have relations in America. My grandfather was the youngest of 10, and 1 died young and 8 went to America, and I think we're all of that. Many of us have family connections over in America, if a little bit distant perhaps, and there's a great bond there, and I welcome her comment particularly in relation to Brexit and possibility of a UK-USA trade deal if Good Friday Agreement is not being taken and respected for its existence, an internationally recognised agreement. And finally, Leader, I would like to wish you and all of the members of this House a very happy Easter. I hope you get some time to rest and relax. We won't have an order of business tomorrow, as far as I understand, so this is the last day before Easter, and to wish all of the members of the House a happy Easter, and hopefully they will do a level of canvassing, but maybe not as much as we're going to be doing over the period of our break for the European and local elections. So just to wish everyone a happy Easter.
I'm not to slow you down, Senator, but thank you.